Okay, everybody, I should be back here. Thank you for your patience through the technical difficulties. I have returned. I'll go ahead and show that the mods are same as before, just in case. Base mod still not enabled base game fixes. So, see, Asuki has typed out the card plays in the chat there. Very, very useful. Thank you again very much for jumping on that, Asuki. Really appreciate it. So, just as with the previous time that a crash happened mid-Chego run, I will be recreating the fight exact card play for exact card play here. So, turn 1, reprogram, hollow reprogram for 0, play reprogram again. Green Twitch logo. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Take 14. Then defend for 0, sunder for 3, leap for 0, beam cell for 3. Defend, sunder, leap, beam cell. And then this turn I didn't play anything yet. Rose before any card plays. Cool. Thank you very much, Asuki. So the evaluation here was lose 5 HP to do 24 damage. And Asuki's confirming the hand is identical and identically costed. Excellent. Good confirmation to have. Could also do like FTL and take 1 or something, but there's not all that much reason to do that. Streamline is also just like not that crazy good either. Computer threw another tantrum. It sure did. Sure did, but easily resolved this time around. It was much more panic-inducing last time because it's like, oh, I don't know how this is gonna work, but Chego made it all chill, and so I am confident that this will go similarly. I think I probably just block here. Don't do the 24. Getting caught on a brick draw can be really a problem, though. And 24 damage can mean I have to do 1 less turn, but I don't think so. I think it's go for the eyes, leap, force field, defend. 28, 44, yeah. Full block. And then 5x3, I got charge battery. Hologram costs 3. Program costs 2. Yeah, I can hollow the charge battery, no problem. I've got self-repair. This block's 14. It's self-repair, self-repair. Double charge battery. Sounds good to me. Also the cold snap, of course. Self-repair, charge battery, self-repair, charge battery, cold snap. Nappin makes it happen. 7x3. Alright. Beam cell, I don't know, dude. Thing is, I can block really well here. I mean, these two full block on their own. So why not beam cell FTL? Why not 3-cost beam cell? No, like what reason? What reason could there not? No, I'd rather just play the 2 strikes, yeah? Okay. Beam cell. Wait, I should have beam celled. So, beam cell, sunder, hollow sunder, blocks 9. Full blocks on top of that. Pretty cool. Yeah, so just play the force field for the 25. So beam cell, force field, and then yeah, strike gets in there. Beam cell, strike, sunder, hollow sunder, force field. Cool. Beam, strike, bumper. Shield, bumper. Burns. Repogram going hard. Can charge battery as well. And then other than that, it's just throw, go for the eyes for 1 damage. Sure. Yeah. Reprogram, charge battery, go for the eyes. Not that the order matters on any of that. Cool. Seven by 3. I can just hologram the Sunder here. Which does 38. Ball Lightning does 13. So yep, that's enough. Ball Lightning, Hollow Sunder, play Sunder, get my heal. Zomber. Cool. Cool and good. Yeah. Get a head start on reprogramming? I can see. Ooh. Aggregate. That's pretty good. That's energy for Snecko. That's just like the damn best energy card on the character. Don't have a crazy quantity of cards. I've skipped more often than usual, as is frequently the case with Snecko. But that is an excellent energy card nonetheless. Upgrade target, I think so. Amplify, I've only got self-repairs. Steam barrier, nah. Reinforced body. Reinforced body with my reprogram is pretty cool, but not nearly as cool as an aggregate. That's question card right there. No new potion. So, okay, I've got to recreate my paths here. There's this double shop option, but of course there is still the Act 4 shop and stuff. Versus something more like this. So, same number of upgrades, correct? So it's 1 more elite or 1 more shop. Something missing in there. Okay, this one. That's what I'm missing. It's a question mark for a combat. That's what I was missing. So. shop. Shop and question mark, or elite and combat. Don't have a lot of potions, and I probably get enough from just 2 shops. I get 2 more upgrades, including aggregate. So basically 3 shops left in the game, or 2 shops left in the game. With 516 gold, 2 is probably enough, but not necessarily. Wait, that's from the Reddit? Should I pick biased cog or a slap in my tit? That's awesome. That's so perfectly Reddit. And so perfectly phrased. A slap in my tit. I think I want to push the elites. How scary is Repto? I've got Hyper Beam, but I don't always draw it, but it shouldn't be that scary. Okay. Whole thing's worth a read. Let's see. What do I do? What card? What answer? Play game for me. What even are cards? What's Aspire? Who you been talking to? What are you talking about, Willis? Are you my mummy? Is there a god? Should I pick biased cog or a slap in my tits? Someone has offered me a claw, but I have to suck their toes to get it. Should I do it? Should I take machine learning or adrenaline? I love this game, but I need Reddit to make every decision for me. I don't even know what just happened. It sounds like some kind of breakdown. That sounds like somebody going through a rough time. Biased cog or a slap in the tits? I think I want a slap in the tits. I think I want the red path here. 3 shops is probably unnecessary. Probably. Here we go. Alright. Force field. Hologram. Incoming damage is 31. I can decost this to 1, and I can play this twice. So 15 block, 27. Still takes 4. Lost power. The storm is here. The card storm. But we're back. We're back. Exclamation mark. Tits. That's too perfect. Self-repair, force field, defend, hollow defend. There we go. It's a command now. Awesome. Thank you, Asuki. Okay. And then beam cell, I guess, put here. Spiker solution. Dexterity. So defend, hologram. Self-repair, defend, hologram, force field. Beam cell and defend. Take 4. Beam cell over here. That second self-repair has been huge. Sunder cost 3? Not a problem to me. Oh, Hyper Beam. Oh, Hyper Beam. The problem is this. Hey, what's up, Tyner? Chego run going so far, so good. The collector fight was absolutely terrifying. I had to double potion in it, including a gambler's brew, but I got out alive. I'm here, doing what I can to farm Act 3. So yeah, I could do... Well, yeah, if I don't kill both exploders, then I take more than if I don't play Hyper Beam. So I think what this is defend, Hyper Beam, take 2. I think that's all. Sunder doesn't do anything. You know, I don't kill here for 7. I can use FTL for draw. FTL is free draw. Cold Snap is free do nothing orb. Yeah, sure. FTL for the free. It costs 3. No, it's free. Free draw. See if I can get aggregate or something. Someone in the comments fed that Reddit posted to ChatGPT in the response, toe sucking for a claw. Deciding to do something like that is a personal choice. Consider your comfort level, boundaries, appropriateness of the situation. Make sure you prioritize your well-being and respect your own values. Listen. These AIs, they don't fuck around when it comes to serious stuff like toe sucking. They want to treat that very, very seriously and make sure you're giving it serious consideration. Exactly the kind of answer it gives when someone asks about a BDSM topic. Exactly, that's my expectation. It's like, oh, this I need to take very seriously. This is serious written all over it. So I think this is just a take 2 moment, leave the spiker alive, rather than take 9 and kill the spiker. I've still got a self-repair in there as well. So do I do the FTL? It would have to hit something 0 cost, and it could actually be kind of annoying. Or the aggregate. Maybe it's just better not to. But I've got holograms and stuff, it's probably fine. So FTL doesn't matter. Ooh, really? FTLU, and then defend Hyper Beam. A dazed, nice. Hyper Beam. Ow. 9. I can charge battery. But not attack, of course. That's fine. So cool. Just charge battery. Dual cast. Let's go. Dual cast charge battery. So good. So good. Gotta find my self-repair. Aggregate. Reprogram, self-repair, charge battery. Those are the 3 cards worth playing here. Gotta get calipers from one of these elites. Charge battery, reprogram, self-repair. More charge battery. Damn, bro, I love the charge battery. Streamline does 22. Okay, I can kill. I've already got my 14 self-repair. Charge battery, hollow, Stromlin. No other greed in the deck as of yet. Cool. Wait. Green Jenny, it's only floor 41. I can fix her. I don't have Echo Form or Spoon, so probably not. If I had Echo Form or Spoon, Green Jenny, floor 41, completely legitimate. But I don't, so I don't think it is. There is, however, a Recycle, which it's better. It's probably worse than aggregate, but better than double energy. Like, it still can whiff sometimes, but you've almost always got something that you can use it on that's like at least neutral. I'll go ahead and grab it here. So, give me like 60 seconds here, chat. Okay, I'm back. No semicolon counting me down, damn it. I ran out of time. Okay. So aggregate is a great upgrade. It's a pretty valuable one here. The energy almost always has something to be used on. I think I'll go ahead and snag that for now. The Giria is cute, but I think right now there's one useful upgrade really. I don't think it's... Beam Cell is... still seems fringe to me. I think aggregate happens. "88 seconds! Wasn't even close. For the first time in my life, I took longer on something than I was intending to. I will go over here. Oh, Mamori. Wait. I'm huge. Imagine pathing into multiple shops. I am becoming rat. Very good. Omamori, clutching it out. So now this might be Cheeky Red Key. It might be Cheeky Giria. It might be Cheeky Beam Cell. I think this is Cheeky Red Key. Cheeky Kiki. A little fight in. Not the transient. I was predicting the transient. I was wrong. Aggregate. Hey, hey, hey. Look at this thing. Look at this goddamn thing. Dual cast. Look at the thing on the thing. So Cold Snap deals 8. Cheeky Kiki has Akabeko energy 100%. Cheeky Kiki. I can totally see it. So this blocks 16. And then of course this blocks none. So yeah, 16 block. If I do this, then that's 9, and so that takes 2. I am healing 14, but... So I'll go ahead and just put the damage here, that's fine. Aggregate. Pretty good. Streamline, you say? Streamline makes the beam line. Strike kills. Yeah, I have enough energy to play all. It's just a question of where the attacks go and who gets which ones. So, incoming damage then is 20, and I'm blocking 7. It's unfortunate. Can't make good use of Go for the Eyes here, so I'll just strip Artifact over here. And yeah, take 13. Yuck. So Beam Cell, Defend, Go for the Eyes, Streamline, Self-Repair, Ball Lightning, and then Strike goes here. Checking, yep. Ow. Hey, Knave Greed Raid! Welcome on in, Raiders. Hope you had a good stream, Knave. Appreciate you sending your people over here. Welcome, everybody. Hope the runs were good. Hope the greed flowed today. Hope you got some wins. Coming in on the Defect Invitational here. So far, so good with the snack. Weeb? You call me a weeb? That's totally not true, but don't, ask anybody to prove that. Good to see you, Knave. Hyper Beam is here, but it's tricky. That's 44, doesn't quite kill. 16 plus this, oh, that kills. Well, well, well. Oh wait, no, but I don't want to play that strike twice, duh. Streamline. There we go. Streamline does 22 damage. So Streamline and Hyper Beam, pretty good. Also, I need to block. Oh yeah, I can block Infinite. Infinite 1,000 million. And then the final thing that I grab is... Oh yeah, so... Yeah, might as well block this guy's thing and kill the Spiker. Yeah. Because that's 36. That's 22. Okay, so I'm still 2 damage short. But yeah, these all cost 0, so I can just do Strike and Hyper Beam. And the Streamline. So, that's... Yeah, Hyper Beam, Streamline, Strike, 27, plus the 22 here. Oh, and I can get multiple cards here. Reprogram 0. Okay, yeah, let's do that first. Oh, and in fact, then that actually makes it, yeah, I'll just be doing Hyper Beam and Strike. So that's actually 18, it's actually 40. So hologram the reprogram. Play the reprogram. And let's hollow a little bit. So then yeah, I'll end on the Streamline for the kill. So 18, 40. So yeah, I need to get to the point where I have 40 block. Can't really overdo it here, so I might as well just throw a few clicks into the mix. Ain't no party like a hollow party. Hologram the Streamline now. And then yeah, Hyper Beam, Streamline, lose 18. Go to 23. Cool. 41. Perfect. And then I can also put this Strike over there. I've already played both self-repairs. Cool. Zumber. No other greed in the deck as of yet. Zoombar. Energy potion, a nice one to have. Another Sunder. Probably. Already got my red key, I can upgrade it. Just on the back of it being recosted alone. That gets impacted, like, you know, strength improves other things relative to Sunder, but not at like some crazy rate. I mean, it's still just a really good amount of damage. Won't overcomplicate it too much versus these options especially. I think I do want this. More Sundering. Especially, yeah, these can be Repto. Go. Indeed. Repto. Sunderwear. Underwear. FTL here. Although that forces me to streamline. Does do 20. Yeah, these other options are all pretty bad. I can do dual cast and such, but I don't want to commit to that, so I'll do this here. Yuck. So, dual cast first. Yep, just streamline this one. Don't think I use potion here to block 9 or anything. Block 8 of it. Just do that. Take 9 and a wound. Okay. So there's a 0 cost force field. Reprogram costs 3. Don't have my Sunders or my Hyper Beam. Come on, I've added all these Reptomancer cards and I draw 7 per turn. What gives? This is 4, this is 6. Cool-headed draws, you know, I've got this for energy, so the cool-headed with this potion is sort of like free draw. I probably want to do that just to draw more cards here. The draw is pretty big. And like reprogram, strike, defend. Strike, yeah, strike, go for the eyes. Then this blocks 14 against, yeah, no. That said, that is a way to like guaranteed survive the turn. And I could use leap. So yeah, Cool-Headed has, of course, the lowest floor, because it's committing 2 energy. But at that point, yeah, so I'm giving up the leap. But let's say Cool-Headed doesn't draw anything useful. I can play the energy potion, I can do reprogram, strike, go for the eyes to kill the back dagger, and then I play force field to block for 14, meaning I lose 38 HP. But you know, I also heal 5 from the energy pot, and yeah, still alive. So let's see what the Cool-Headed gets then. Okay. Rebound and Hologram. Holo 0 cost force field's kind of nice. Can Holo 0 cost FTL. Still a little strange. Energy potion makes it a little bit better. Really hitting none of these is pretty brutal. So is there a way for me to go for the eyes Repto while killing back here? I think so. Or I guess, no. If I played reprogram. Well, I can do rebound gopher. Yeah. This is 13, so I can kill that for 1 energy. Or, oh yeah, just use these two. Okay, so probably use Energy Potion. Use these two to kill back. And then I have 2 energy left. Go for the eyes here. And then Force Field, Hollow Force Field, and play Leap. So that's no reprogram, but this is 24 plus 14, so 38 block. This goes to 25 plus 18, so I take 5. Not too bad. I think that's a pretty good line. I'll take a look at that again. But let's use Energy Potion, get 4 energy. Reprogram Rebound does not kill. Should have lifted. So yeah, get 2, so go to 4 energy. Strike, Rebound. I don't know what I might rebound. Maybe the Hologram. Rebound Hologram sounds pretty good to me. So Strike. I'll play Force Field so that I can Hologram the right thing. I do think it is the Force Field. So Strike, Rebound, the back dagger. Force Field, Hollow Force Field, Leap. 24 plus 14, 38. Up against 18 plus 25. So yeah, take 5. Okay. So that's Strike, Leap, go for Force Field, Rebound, Hologram, Force Field. Cool. Let's do it. Strike. Leap. Go for Force Field. Bend. Follow the Force Field. All right. Oh yeah. Take 3. Frost is actually doing something. I found a use for that Frost Orb that the Defect has. There's that Hyper Beam. And she's making more, so I think I'll go ahead and hologram the Rebound to rebound the Hyper Beam. Aggregates here to plus 3 energy. This is a good turn. This is one of them good turns. Rebound costs 1. Cool. So yeah, Aggregate says I have 7 energy to work with. Rebound says 6. Hyper Beam says 5. Remaining in hand is 6. I don't need to play Leap. Yeah, Beam Cell and Ball Lightning on Repto. And Charge Battery, of course, plays. Hollow the Rebound. Reeb. Beam Cell, Rebound, Hyper Beam, Aggregate. Beam. Whoa. Rebound, Aggregate, Synergy. It didn't matter this time, but that'd be really... Use Rebound, put a card on top of the deck, get more energy from Aggregate. Pog. Ball. Battery. Good stuff. Necking it up. Sunder. Doesn't really do anything other than get recycled, but I can do defend. Recycle, defend. There's a 0-cost hologram here. Beam cell cost 2, aggregate. There's 0-cost attack in here that's good. Could just get charge battery. FTL. Or I think she's making more again, so I'll just do the rebound thing again. I will just continue to rebound the hyper beam. So hyper beam costs 3, rebound costs 1. So that after recycling a defend, that gives me 2 energy to work with. And everything costs 3. Yeah, recycle, defend, 6 energy. Hollow, rebound, 6 energy. Rebound, 5 energy. Hyper beam, 2 energy. Cost 3, cost 3, cost 3, cost 3. Hollow, aggregate. Wow. Okay. Cycle, defend. Hologram. Rebound. Rebound is so much more than a strike plus, it turns out. Viper beam. She has made a few more. This time, Sunder is free. I can only play one of these. Actually, I can play neither if I want to do this. But I don't have any way to block this in my hand. So it's just kill her. You know, I lose more than 7 HP by not killing her. So, just kill. There's a joke in there about, yeah, a rebound fling. Oh, no, you got the idea. You more or less made the joke. I'll give you credit. So yeah, this kills. And yeah, I don't try to block because you don't. Because you just don't. Cool. Some bozo, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the stream today. Lantern is energy. Snecko loves energy. Cool-headed compile driver claw charge battery. Charge battery minus, I think I have to convince myself not to take here. I guess. Cool-headed minus, no. Compile driver minus, no. Like, decently frequently it draws 2. And yeah, claw, Snecko claw, yes. Snecko claw. I still don't think it's compile. Yeah, it draws 1 and sometimes 2 for 1.5 energy. That's not terrible. It does damage and draws, but like, it's almost never gonna draw 0. Not literally never, but almost never. It's not good enough. It's not good enough to draw at 1.5 energy instead of whatever I was going to draw instead. A decent chunk of the time it's saying, pay 1.5 energy to do 7 damage. I don't think I do that. Sorry, charge battery. I don't think so. Oh, but I gotta feed my aggregate. Not like this. I'm sorry, charge battery. Let's go shopping. Courier time. Boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, that's good. Um, relic costs stupid. Ooh, the maximum discount with the old coin. Very, very nice. And there's biased cognition. With the yeah, so I know there's probably some of my competitors out there getting biased cog and core surge and whatnot, but they won't have the based Snecko that I've been having. I could pay 12 cents for this charge battery that I could have had for free. Rebound is good, so I should add it. Yeah, I don't think I click on any of these cards like to see what's behind them or anything like that. Discovery, I don't know about that. Magnetism isn't the craziest thing in the world, but it does make stuff that gets recosted and is not great when it does. I think I want to do the buffer. Well, I want the energy, sure. I mean, I probably want both. I want Happy Flower and I want the fossilized helix. I think first I want the energy. So let's get some relics. Moo Cow. Sure. Energy? How often am I actually not playing attacks, though? Sometimes. Sometimes I'm just blocking and reprogramming. It's energy. I can afford it. Happy Flower Common Relic sure is. Oh yeah, I also can buy like Dupe Pot here if I want. Yeah. Dupe a reprogram. So how good is this Art of War? I think it's good enough to buy. Pair, no. So, I'm considering Glug Fruit Juice by Dupe Pot. Dupe Pot is like one extra play of reprogram. That's not that strong. It also heals me for 5. Yeah, I don't think I want magnetism. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so. So, yeah, it's just a question of how much to save for the Act 4 shop. That is a nice strawberry. But, is Dupe Pot even a good potion enough to hoard? It's not that good. It's not that good. It's a Dex Pot and a Strength Pot stapled together that takes Speed of Death. It's not that good. Swift Pot is good. Swift Pot is very good. I think... yeah, that might be worth it, actually. Yeah, Swift Pot's really good. Okay, let's do that. So that would bring me to 234. And then I think I hold the rest of my money for the Act 4 shop. Pear is a little bit tempting, but it is expensive. I want to buy really good stuff in Act 4. Okay. Chugga-lugga. And then Swift Pot. artifact is interesting, but it stops... Well, yeah, no, I could do it to block the heart's debuff in the first cycle. Block the Vuln from the heart. But I don't think I chuck Firepot for that. I think I hold at this point. Could remove. I think with Courier and such, at this point, I hold. For the rest, for Act 4 shot. Hopefully that's not too greedy, but I think that's right. Oh, that's nice. One last look. Could be an Ancient Potion for Firepot, but I don't think so. It's not that good until the heart. I don't think I need to buy the remove. Maybe that's foolish. Maybe I should be buying a remove and then planning to get a second one. It'll cost 50. Does help prevent bricks. I think I'm holding. Giant head. I might be able to make something work here. Ball lightning costs 0, so probably won't do Art of War. 2 self-repairs. Can play Streamline twice if I want to hollow it. I'll say I'll probably find opportunities for self-repairs later. And making Streamline 0 cost now is useful enough. So Ball Lightning, Streamline, Hollow, Streamline. Sounds good to me. Cool. Some decent-ish damage. Aggregate. I can rebound the aggregate. I can rebound the reprogram. I kind of feel like the aggregate is probably better. The energy just plays so massively. So reprogram, defend, charge battery, or yeah, dual cast first. Dual cast, reprogram, defend, charge battery, rebound, aggregate, strike. Dual cast. And yeah, if I don't rebound the aggregate, I get Art of War, but no, rebounding the aggregate makes more energy than that. Rebound the ag and strike. $13. So leap and defend block fully for free. Aggregate is +2 energy, so I can do aggregate, defend FTL, aggregate, leap FTL. Could also like recycle the cool-headed, yeah, sure, because these things can go up. Aggregate, recycle cool-headed, FTL. Alright. Maybe should have held the cool-headed for draw. Defend, leap, leap, cold snap. I'm looking for an opportunity to use this fire pot in this fight. I feel too much like I have to really be saving it. Let's see here. Hologram costs 2, reprogram costs 3. It sure does. Sunder costs 3. So, not very good Snecko cost, so it's probably just buffer, I would think. Go for the eyes is a little useful. Knocks it down to 30, but that still doesn't happen. I can get charge battery that blocks 12. Seven. Yeah, that'd block 21, 28, but then I wouldn't play this. So I think it just is the buffer. So I can get Streamline if I want. I can get... I can't do reprogram. Could play like a self-repair. Can go ahead and play Go for the Eyes. It's all violating Art of War though. If I hollow... Yeah, no, aggregate doesn't give energy. What's up, Venomous Nat? Still going? Yep. So far, so good. Just had a wonderful... Got membership card, courier, old coin. Just did some heavy-duty shopping. But still not solved yet. You never know what the Snecko's gonna toss ya. So yeah, hologram for the... Streamline, or I can do, yeah, Go for the Eyes, Strike, and Sunder. It's not too bad. The weakness for next turn is pretty good. Okay, let's do that then. Go for the Eyes, Strike, Sunder. Use buffer. Because yeah, again, the most to block. 16, 28, yeah, not enough. Go for Strike, Sunder. Zumbar. Zumbario. 33 damage. So, there's zero cost self-repair, Hyper Beam, and Sunder are nice and affordable. Don't actually have any block here other than the hologram blocking for 7, so this looks like take a big whomp to the face. Could use this, don't think... do here. And yeah, this will be a decision between Sunder upgrade and the rest, potentially. Hey, Terrence MHS! Raiding! Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome on in, everybody. Hope you had good runs if you were doing Slay the Spire yourself. Really appreciate you sending everybody over here. Coming in on some Defect Invitational today. The Chego competition. Hope your stream went well. Curry Coconut Chicken, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, everybody. Just trying to navigate the Snecko waters here. Just had a really nice shopping trip with some high-value stuff here. Grab a couple relics, get some energy for the Sneck. See how it all comes together. Loving this beam cell here as well. Stops me from doing this, but that's definitely worth it. Could just go diving for more block. I think it's better to just play what I can here. What's up, son? Good to have you here. So yeah, I think I just take the damage. I think I just tank it. Rather than bust this. It might not even really help. Okay. Self-repair, beam cell, sunder, hyper beam. Take 33. Restream watch streak. Holy. Beam cell. Sunder. Hyper beam. Ouch. Ooh. Ooh. So. Got recycle. I've got various leaps. I don't have draw in the hand currently. This is block 14, block 11. I could recycle like rebound or something to play all three of these. So that's 20, 34. Still not full, of course. Do get Art of War for the next hand. So I think this is recycle the cold snap, dual cast, leap, and charge battery. So that blocks, yeah, 34. Go down to 8 HP. You got potions and stuff. Get Art of War. Okay.
Baba Bowie.
Recycle the cold snap. Leap, charge battery, dual cast. Baba Bowie. Cycle the cold snap. Leap, battery, cast. Spooky. Okay, there's aggregate. That can help. Hologram is here. So, reprogram costs 3. Aggregate brings me to 9 energy. So if I reprogram, then this is 9, this is 12. So it goes to 21 block. This means 35 block. 9 energy, 6 energy, 5, 4, 3. So it's just what else I'm grabbing there. I can get leap. I can get go for the eyes. Okay, so I should be able to block this here. It's just that I'm not accomplishing that much, but I am playing reprogram. So aggregate. And if it's a good turn for this, then so be it, but I don't think it is. Although, yeah, if I like aggregate, hollow aggregate or something, then it could be a good turn for Swift Pot. There's a hologram in here that, yeah, so I guess I probably don't then. Okay. So, what all is getting played? Aggregate, charge, yeah, aggregate, reprogram, charge battery, hollow defend. So 9 energy, 6 energy, 4 energy, 3 energy. I can play the self-repair if I'm going to grab the leap plus, which I think I am. So then that means the final thing that I play is ball lightning. if I'm okay giving up Art of War. So that is reprogram, charge battery, aggregate, follow the leap plus. Let's do the math on that. So this is 14 plus 9, 23. It's 1235. Plus 16, 51. Okay. So, reprogram, charge battery, aggregate, hollow the leap plus, defend, self-repair leap plus. Yeah, go for the eyes, cost 1. Yep, that takes 4. This deals 18. I think I'd rather have the energy. Walk. Okay, I didn't get the hologram. So I can FTL here for 1. Could do defend FTL. I'm comfortable playing these. But that's just to pump this up. I'm not so worried about this. I'll probably just play it now immediately for the draw and the info. Where's reprogram when you need it so I could safely swift pot? So yeah, FTL. It's force field. It is not the hologram. It's not optimal. Block cards here combine for 27 plus 16. That's 43. That is not enough. So I still can use hologram on 0-cost force field and such. So I think it's, well, it's definitely swift pot here. It's just a question of whether I would play anything first, and I'm pretty sure the answer is no. So I think I just swift pot immediately here. It's a shame to not have the hologram, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, I think it is immediate swift pot. Keep the 0-cost force field here. Hologram costs 2. Oh, FTL. Wow. Is there much reason not to play the force field before the FTL? Is there any reason I shouldn't do force field then FTL? I don't think there's like anything I could... I guess reprogram. Reprogram would be a reason. This damage theory, like the damage between this being card play 2 and card play 3 is like so. It might literally be 0. It's either 0 or 1. So sure, if I get 0-cost reprogram, then yeah, I'll play the FTL here. Cycle costs 3. I can recycle the 3-cost strike just to do slow. Don't think there's any reason not to do that, so we'll go ahead and do that and see what I'm working with here. All right. So I can hologram force field. 4 energy left after that. I can hologram force field again. I can play defend. So I can play force field 3 times, hologram twice, and defend twice. Yeah, 5 energy here. So yeah, 2 defends, 2 holograms, and a force field 3 times. That's enough block. Can I slip an attack in here at all? FTL. How much? What's the most I can block for 2 energy? I can play force field twice, defend once, and hologram once. So that's 18 block plus 32 block. That's 50. So, not enough is what it is. But I can presumably play FTL. At the end here, I've already done Art of War, so sure. So play defend twice, hologram twice, and force field twice instead of 3 times. So that's 68 block, yeah? 36 plus 32, 68. And then FTL last. So defend, defend, force field, hollow, FTL. Force field, hollow, field, hollow, FTL. Wow. Okay. Give me the good stuff. Woohoo! That's a lot of zeros and an aggregate. But will it be enough? Let's see. I've got reprogram. I don't have any hollows here. This block's 11, this block's 13, this block's 16. That's not all that much. I am spooked. Yeah, because this 13 plus 50, so 28 plus 18, 44, yeah? And then I get the HP from this, yeah, that would be short. That would be short. I think that might be how this works out. Floor freakingly 48. I think that is that. I'll double check it thoroughly here. Yeah, that's interesting. I had not sized Giant Head up as a big threat. Not at all. Had not sized this up as a big threat at all. I kind of just thought... I think I did have some moments where I might have been able to like take some damage and play an extra reprogram instead. And maybe that would be more helpful in the long run, but like I didn't end up coming close on damage here. So maybe this is just maybe this is just a tougher matchup than I was giving it credit for. I didn't feel like Snecko completely brutally burned me. Like sure, that one hologram being bottom decked was bad. So I'll double check this here. Yeah, 13. So that goes to 28. It goes to 46. Plus 14 is 6. Yeah, 46 plus 14, so 60. So yeah, I die by 5 HP is what I'm calculating. Should have bought that unceasing top that I couldn't afford. Yeah, I think that is the end of that. Did not do damage nearly as quickly as I thought I was going to. So it seems like when I don't hit the, when these things don't hit the good numbers, I'm kind of in a spooky position. I'm honestly surprised. So I'll have to give this one some more thought. So I'm actually a bit surprised here at the way this ended up. So I'll just go ahead and play hand as is proper procedure, I believe. Dual cast, reprogram. And a ball lightning. Boom. Unceasing time. Yep. 5 HP short. That is a damn shame. So, yeah, I'll do a
Baba Booey.
full debrief on the stat screen here, because it's possible. If it's possible but not guaranteed, I want to be, appropriately results focused, not overly so. It's possible that this is why you don't really do reprogram. Possible. Because I definitely felt like I wasn't playing reprogram at the frequency that I wanted to be. It's particularly in Act 3. Reprogram Snecko, like, yeah. Having the crux of your thing cost 1.5 as much as usual. There were a lot of times that it cost 3. Snecko reprogram, not a killer combo. Yeah, as in, like, not super strong, or as in, like, doesn't kill me. I'm guessing you mean the former. Yeah, it's less about it. It's less about that. Huh. Interested to hear this. Yeah, when it costs 3, you're bad. Yeah, and it costs 3 tons of times. And it's just like, oh, okay, cool, I can't use it at all. But I don't think... So probably the proper thing to do, then, is when I see the boss relics are Snecko and Inserter and, what was the other one? The Frozen Core. I go, okay, reprogram deck is not working. Because at that point I wasn't like, yeah, and just to be clear, yes, that is correct, Asuki. The backseating moratorium is lifted. This is a GG. I'll go ahead and go to the stat screen where there's more information here. But yeah, long fight collector and this fight that it's really hard to consistently block. Yeah, the reprograms, when they cost 3, you just don't get to do the thing that the deck is kind of centered around. So that is interesting. Yeah, the unbought fruit in that shop. Damn, that's true. Yeah, it could have been too greedy in that shop. More attacks. I'm not so sure about that. I think what I need was more consistency with getting the setup and staying alive during the setup. Not more things to use the strength on once I've already got it going. I think if I have more attacks in this deck, I'm losing more HP because I'm bricking on block more frequently. But yeah, I definitely hadn't sized this up as much of a threat as it clearly was. So I'll go to the... Take this one to the stat screen here. That is rough. 0-3 in round 5 of Chegos. But an interesting run at least. Fun to give reprogram a little bit of moment in the sun. I'll be interested to know if there were any other reprogram purchases amongst my competitors. But GG everybody. Let's have a look at the stat screen here to see what learnings there are to take. So what Kuro's saying here makes a lot of sense to me. That you are dependent on the reprogram, and sometimes it costs 3, and that is just too much. You know, you play around the low roll, and Snecko introduces a low roll for the lifeblood of your deck. And all it takes is, as shown here, one fight where that low roll comes to fruition to get super punished, to have to pay a lot for it. Six basics, 9 only marginal commons. Feels like only one reprogram is low density. even with the extra Snecko draw. I'm not sure what kind of density you're referring to. It's possible that I was supposed to buy... Well, so I want to pin down exactly where I went different from the optimal path. It could be purchasing this reprogram. This wasn't like, oh, okay, I need this reprogram or I'm dead. This is, hey, I think what I've got works with this. I'm going to give it a shot. The program seems to make so many card rewards so bad. Well, for this particular run, it was more Snecko. It was some reprogram for sure, too. But it was a lot of, oh, this card is garbage in Snecko. Kuro says, I think after Act 2, when you see no meteor, I already know it's going to be a rough one. Okay, so rather than pivoting out of reprogram or away from reprogram when you see Snecko, you would think just kind of don't farm Act 3 as hard once things aren't looking that strong out of Act 2. Is that what I'm picking up? No, not that? Okay. Because I'm wondering if when I see these boss relics, I'm supposed to go, whatever I'm picking here, we're not doing the reprogram thing anymore. Oh, it's just going to be rough in whatever way you do. Okay. Well, I don't think it has to be that way. I think there's two particular viable pivots that are standing out to me right now. One is looking in this, well, potentially, looking in the shop here and going, this reprogram is not right. This isn't good enough. This is too variable. I will just count on the orb stuff showing up. I've already got some orb cards. This will work. You know, I have 2 frost cards. I've added 1 ball lightning. I'll just say this will work. I'll find focus somewhere. The other potential thing I'm thinking about is that when I see these relics, I go, hey, thank you, reprogram. Thanks for being in the deck. I'll just hold on to you for maybe some other time, because these relics say the reprogram thing is not the focus. Chris says, I don't remember if the shop is forced. I don't recall myself either. Don't think the shop is appropriate. Interesting. 174 gold into this shop. Huh. Oh, reprogram's not the focus. ET says, Ag wants bloat, but maybe still over bloated. 2 defend removes from somewhere might help a lot at getting speed high enough. Leaps and batteries showing up more opens up lower chip or sometimes more damage, and the reprogram comes up a little more too. Okay, so yeah, exactly. ETGPT. Okay. ETGPT is already known. It's assumed in every instance. Yeah, you wouldn't buy the reprogram there? Okay. So that's probably just sort of the takeaway, is the card is for emergencies. I probably just got too cute. I just got too cute with it. I was like, oh, cool, I've got some more physical cards than usual. I've got more, like, dex cards than usual, more dexterity cards. The takeaway is reprogram sucks? Yeah, more or less. The takeaway is reprogram is for emergencies. And this wasn't an emergency. This wasn't, help, I'm gonna die. This was, I guess the stuff I've got is pretty good with reprogram. And maybe it makes reprogram better than usual. But that is relative to reprogram. And I think I sized that up as a more viable than it generally is. Next reward is like consume focus, sudden maybe you can pivot frost focus. Yeah, I mean there was like biased cog, or there was like core surges and biased cog and stuff like that. And so I think that was probably was the wrong pivot. ET says, tend to really dislike reprogram, but you often can do well with it. Not as convinced it was wrong with you. wrong for me. Oh, me specifically. Huh. Cool. I'll take that as a compliment. That makes me smile. I don't know if it's supposed to, but that's fine. Yeah, already cold snap, cool headed. Reprogram seems weird. Yeah, it was probably just too cute. It's sort of an old habit, but still one that rears its ugly head occasionally, and that is mistaking, hey, things are making this card better than usual, with hey, things are making this card good. It's like, okay, reprogram is better than usual because X, Y, and Z. All right, how good is it usually? It's fucking trash. Okay. So I think I bet I haven't done this yet, but I'll go ahead and try to learn a lesson preemptively without having to make a mistake to learn it. It's the same thing with Blizzard. There's a few times that I've said, holy shit, I think I need to pivot to Blizzard here, and it's been right, and the Blizzard's worked out. That doesn't mean that the next time I see a Blizzard that I don't have to pivot into, I should go, oh, well, I've got some good stuff for it. Let's try to do a Blizzard deck. Because I think Blizzard and Reprogram are in that same thing. They are emergency cards. They are, oh fuck, this is the only remaining source of the thing I need to survive. They are not, let's give this card a try. The cards are bad. They are emergency cards. Low rolling a little bit on the rare reward. Skipping both kind of sucky. Yeah, they both were pretty shite for me. But I mean, that's like something, that's not meaningless by any means, but putting yourself in a position where you don't have to even mid-roll or high-roll to survive is arguably like the backbone of this game, in my opinion. Playing around the low roll is like the core of win rate optimization, it seems like to me. So not being in a position to get screwed over by the draw, right? That's, oh, hey, sometimes Snecko can screw me over. Reprogram suffers more from that than some other archetype. A reason to potentially pivot from the reprogram thing. Isn't it disappointing that cards like that exist with such prevalence for the defect? A little bit, yeah. A little bit. Like, of course, it would be perfect if, like, everything was theoretically exactly equally balanced, but that's tough. It's tough, obviously. But yeah, I do wish that, like, some of the fun, especially stuff like Thunderstrike. Like, I wish Thunderstrike was more valid. Decent amount of things to learn from this run to understand Snecko as a boss relic. Okay, I am completely all ears here. I want to take everything I can away from this. Reprogram and biased cog synergy. It's not the worst. It's not great. It's great. It's helpful with specific draw order and if Snecko is cooperating, right? If you just either draw the biased cog at the back end of your draw and after the reprogram, or the first time you draw it, it just like costs 2 or 3 and is not worth playing, it's just a brick. So I don't think that's worth adding in. So I think there's... I think the first part where this goes away from optimal is just doing this. This was just too cute. This was just too cute. So, reminder. A lesson learned, but mostly a reminder. The card does not. The card is for emergencies only. Had some good experiences with it. Got a little too cute thinking that I could use it as a pivot. It's not a pivot. It's a emergency plan. It's like Blizzard. You don't just like, oh, Act 1, I've got good stuff, let's start building the Blizzard deck. If you are going into Act 2 and you are not finding the thing you need and reprogram works for the time being, or Blizzard works for the time being, you throw them in there because you're desperate. They are desperation cards, and I think my takeaway here is if I'm approaching it from a non-desperate perspective, I'm probably doing it wrong. Just have faith. It is more likely that an orb thing will come together, unless I am being directly threatened right now. It's just more likely that an orb thing will come together than it is that the reprogram thing will remain consistent. Should have bought the third self-repair. Damn. A benefit should exist for negative focus. That'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Like a card that... Huh. Interesting to think of how to implement that. Maybe it's just like a physical damage card that like adds strength for whatever your focus number is, whether it's positive or negative. You could make it specific to negative focus. I feel like that would be just way too specific and probably not good. Yeah, this isn't a reprogram deck. It's a deck that has reprogram in it. I do think it realistically, it just should not have been a deck that had reprogram in it. That was too cute. I liked the idea of my deck having identity or whatever. Yeah, no. None of these things to you gotta pick an archetype. Yeah, that's no good. Block is the toughest thing for Defect without focus. Yeah, I mean, I had a good proliferation of block cards, and the dexterity obviously helped a lot. But even with the Snecko draw, the consistency still just wasn't there. It's fine to think about scaling on Defect. That's why you also take focus on sight. Yeah, but I guess you don't force the scaling too early. It's a question of timing, right? Like forcing reprogram too early is like the odds are good this will be unnecessary, and the odds are too good that this will fall through. But like, you know, desperation in the middle of Act 2. I feel like that's what I'm picking up here. Problem is just reprogram does require a bit of stuff to work well. Focus just blends itself very well into what the Defect wants to do. Yeah, yeah. That makes a lot of sense. The odds of just something lining up to make the focus strategy strong is probably a lot higher than the more specific, relatively, things that reprogram would need. Semicolon says, really just think the deck needed card draw, kept aggregating up to 10 energy, having 5 left at the end of turn. Yeah, more draw would have been good for sure. I think that was, I mean, it's Snecko Eye for sure. I think just going out of specific memory from this run, I think the aggregate kind of just happened to line up on like a lot of zero cost turns, like turns. I remember a few turns where I was like, oh, aggregate's here, and I could just already play my whole hand anyways. So I think aggregate kind of just didn't line up super well, mostly by coincidence, but more draw is still definitely strong on Snecko generally. Another problem with Snecko comes, Snecko, funnily enough, draws less than usual late game. Yeah, I guess because you can't consistently play your draw cards. And if you can always play your cool-headed for 1 energy, then you can just draw more than the Snecko Eye that sometimes has them cost 3. That probably makes sense. 3 holograms helps, but yeah. Hard to draft draw. Yeah, I mean, I'd probably take just about every skim I can. Probably not cool-headed, though. Ceiling was really 7 card plays a turn. It should have set off giant head alarm bells. Well, I think with holograms, that should theoretically be fairly different. Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of draw here. Am I in a tournament? Yes, this is the Defect Invitational. Not technically a tournament, but competition. Close enough. Interesting. Okay, so multiple useful takeaways here. But I think the main one is just sort of a stark reminder that not all trying to find the perfect way to phrase this. All, because it's I don't want to use the word archetype. It's not right here. All strategies are not created equal. All of the strategies presented to the defect to any character are not created equal, and just because they're having the various things line up for one does not mean that that strategy is better than one that isn't having stuff line up for it yet, but is just better. There are points at which that can be the case, but you have to make sure you're at those points. So, reprogram is for emergencies. Blizzard is for emergencies. These are not strong archetypes, these are desperation archetypes. ETI, actually, I don't recall the syntax. Or is that like does not equal? Yeah, better does not equal good. Right. Good. It's the distinction between you know, if I'm saying it's good, am I comparing this reprogram to the other things this deck will end up doing or could end up doing, or am I comparing it to what reprogram usually is? And anytime you're comparing a card against itself, it doesn't mean you're actively making a mistake. It just means your perspective is currently incomplete. You're just putting emphasis in a less efficient place than you could be if you're saying this card is stronger than usual. You need to be comparing it specifically against what you will be doing instead of it, not against what it usually does. Was that reprogram stronger than usual? Yes. Was that reprogram stronger than what defect probably ends up finding if I stay away from it? No. And that was my mistake. Not my only mistake, but I think that's the main takeaway, the main fix here. Reminded of that one Reddit post where people were advising OP to take Bell over Pyramid because there was Omamori to block Curse of the Bell. Yep, better than usual, very different than good. Exactly. Not equal is too strong. That's, I mean, I don't see how that could be true. They're not equal, so I don't see how that's too strong. Reprogram is not equal to Frost Focus. I've had some fun stuff, but I'll die on that hill. Frost Focus is better than Reprogram. You may have a handful of situations that are the exception to the rule, but that doesn't change the efficacy of the rule. It's still an observation of something that's very real in the real world. So it has to be like an extreme situation that calls for it. Yeah, Typhlosion says, did anyone else take Reprogram? I will be interested to find out. I'm going to guess the answer is probably no there. So at least I got to throw... I wonder actually if that was the first chosen reprogram of the Chego Invitational. Which, yeah, just the fact that I'm like comfortably asking that question, I think probably shows me that I should have been way more hesitant to be interested in that reprogram. But fun experience at least, and I do think a valuable lesson. Just a stark reminder of the relative ceilings of various different strategies of the defect. Invested too much in synergy and not enough in the general strength of the various strategies. So that concludes that. Bummer of a result, but an enjoyable run. You know, a lot more enjoyable, I think, than if theoretically just doing like some Frost Focus thing and then it were to fall through at the same time. Not saying it would have. Very likely could have worked. But taking a valuable learning out of this and got to play a different kind of deck than usual. Always a little bit fun. Yeah, good conversation after too. Absolutely. I think a valuable learning here about keeping expectations in check regarding reprogram. So, thank you everybody for joining me for this. I'll be back tomorrow, 12:30 PST, for Ironclad. Ironclad's up next for me. I'll be raiding out here, see if anybody is slaying, especially if anybody's chegging. But throw you guys over to somebody for some more Slay the Spire, and then be back tomorrow, 12:30 PST, with the Clad. Thank you for the obligatory plugs there, Asuki. The Discord and the YouTube, great spots for anybody to check out for some more content here. Let's see who's online. Wouldn't be surprised. Most people usually do the Chego on the first day that it's available. So probably I was one of the last ones, if not the last ones, to finish that off. Yeah. Let's see. Looks like Export is slaying. I don't know if he's chegging or not, but I'll throw you over to him either way. In case he is chegging, definitely make sure that you don't spoil anything for him. Let's go say hi to Japanese Export. Hope you guys enjoyed this reprogram run, because might be a while before you see another one. Again, if it's the right time for it. Hey, when it shows up, when it's the right time, I'll still pick it, but my assessment of the right time for it has been adjusted. So I hope you got your reprogram fix while you could. Let's go say hi to Japanese Export. This looks like he's checking. These relics look familiar. So let's go wish him good luck. Make sure no spoilers, nothing from this run. Do not mention the word reprogram for multiple reasons. But let's go wish him luck nonetheless. Good night, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. See you tomorrow, 12:30 PST, for some Ironclad. Good night, everyone. And that's it.